today we get a fun little vibe. If you guys remember, a little bit ago, we hit a sub goal to do a potion stream. A stream where I kind of talk about the potion system on Fable, as well as kind of take you guys on a tour through him. So chat, if you guys have never seen this book before, this is my character Sherbert notebook. I have been working for a while on filling it up with a lot of stuff. And this is going to be a fun little journey, chat, because for a lot of the stream today where we're looking at the book, you guys aren't going to be able to see me. When you guys aren't, a lot of the time, you guys aren't going to be able to see my face today because I want you to see the book, all right? So, well, look at that, chat. All right, so this is my notebook that I have. It's a prop for character Sherbert. And this is where the first interesting bit starts. The first couple pages, chat, are all of the list of whack. So this is the season 1 list of whack. This is taken from in-game, and it has everything from season 1, and then season 2 also kind of started up. Yeah, season 2 starts here, and it's everything I've ever written down in the whack book, word for word. And then once we get past that, you get into the actual potion book part of the book. A lot of whack, a lot of whack, chat. But I will say the other cool thing that I'll talk about is it's locked. The passcode, chat, is 056. And that is the passcode to open it. Otherwise, if it was on any other number, if I try and open this, it's locked. But if I can get it to 056, opened. I got this book off Amazon. It's not anything crazy, chat, but this is canonically Sherbert's notebook, and my goal eventually is to fill the entire notebook. And to be clear, I've gotten quite a bit into it, so I'm not going to go in depth on every page and everything that I've written, but I want to kind of take you guys on a little bit of tour on the stuff that I have written here, because there's a lot. 056, I see what you did there. Yeah, the texture pack for whack matches this book. It's based off of this actual book that I have. But yeah, chat, you guys get funky hand cam today. I want to start off and say I'm a big potion nerd. I have been a potion nerd for a long time. Way back when I played Skyrim for the first time, I got obsessed with the alchemy system in Skyrim, and I memorized all the ingredients and the potions that they made, and that was the vibe. I got obsessed with it, chat. Literally way too deep in than I should have been. And then when I started playing Minecraft and I realized that there was a potion system in Minecraft, I went, this is my favorite thing now. This is my favorite thing now. And I basically memorized the whole Minecraft potion system. And then when we did Fable, and we're kind of coming up for canon reasons why things are happening, I came up with weird canon reasons for things. And how brewing stands work, chemically and logistically. It talks about brewing stands. So this is my drawing interpretation of what a brewing stand looks like. And the way it kind of works, where you have the blaze rod in the middle that keeps it all hot. On the little stone slabs you put the bottles on, they actually open up and you can put blaze powder in them to keep it hot. There's funnels for the ingredients that you drop in the top, and you can do 3 bottles at a time. And then it goes into blaze powder, and why blaze powder holds that much heat. Basically the way that it works is when you get to these pages, or I guess not that one, when you have something like a melon, which is the ingredient for a health potion. It has stuff about the ingredient and then a stat block for the potion. So sugar has the stat block for a speed potion, and if it's not so the whole bit with this book is there's ingredients and stuff that Sherbert has tested that might not actually be a potion, but they've tried, and they're writing down and saying it didn't work. So amethyst, for example, at the top of it, it says no known use, and it says, I thought it was going to do this, here's other things I've tried, none of it's worked. And next to all of the ingredients are little drawings of what the things are and what they look like, along with little descriptions. But yeah, so starting off, you got blaze powder. and a strength potion, because that's how that works. And there's a lot of little things in here, like down here it says cross-check with Galahad's notes, and like its history and like weapon infusions and what its raw effects are, and like there's a couple really cool little details in here. What I want to work on today, chat, is drawing the ingredients and what they are. And this talks about netherwort, redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. I really like my design for a single piece of glowstone. I think it's neat. Milk and why it stops effects. Sugar, amethyst, melon. Then you got bone, phantom membrane, spider eye, fermented spider eye, slime, magma cream, snow, honey. Rabbit's foot, pufferfish, ink sac, ender pearl. Sea pickle, a scoot, which is the turtle shell, prismarine dust, gas tear, golden carrot, golden apple, azalea leaves, glowberries, dragon's breath, ender dust, chorus fruit, wither paste. As you can start to realize, I'm not even halfway through the pages that I've done in this book, chat. I have spent too much time working on this. Glowing sac, coal, nautilus shells, totem, and then I think you enter, so this is blood and how it differs for each realm, because now we start getting out of potions and start going into other things that Sherbert is researching. So you've got blood from different dimensions, you have Ray's eye, and a quick like table for auras and what the colors mean. Jamie's petals, the ones that are alive versus the ones that are wilted. Stardrop Feller, which is Athena's cure. This is one of my favorite little things on this page. The actual description for this says, this flower grew from a planted nether star in soul sand. It was originally planted by Luce, and it has not been able to be repeated since. Looks like another star, glows. That's what this little section says. But where it says Luce, because this would have been written in like ink, it would have been written in like quill ink for like character Sherbert. Where Luce is written, it's crossed out, and above it is written Illyrion. Luce isn't erased because it would be ink, so it says Luce and then crosses it out, goes back and writes that it was Illyrion. There's a lot of little things in these books that I really like. Then you hit corrupted potions, which is how fermented spider eyes work, growing netherwort. You get to zombification and why curing happens the way it does, different bottle shapes and their pros and cons, effects Sherbert is looking for and haven't found, and a quick list of effects and how they got them. Then you hit yellow eye, purple eye. This is Sherbert's eye research. You get the note that they found of the weird language. This is how whack has spread over time. If this is the season 2 house, it's how far the moss has grown. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and it's based on house and the towers. And then you hit stuff I haven't done yet, which is the pages on coral, the pages on like flint, bamboo, lapis, and all of the mushrooms. And then my favorite page is Sherbert's design for a double brewing stand, which is one of character Sherbert's like goals. One of character Sherbert's thing as an alchemist is to find a way to make more potions faster or in less space. So this is Sherbert's winning design for a double brewing stand. And then the next page, which I haven't done yet, is kind of other tested designs that they sketched out that didn't work. But I haven't even started this page yet. But this is cool logistically, and like there's little things on here of like these come out less potent. I need to make a new bottle shape to go in the top versions, and yeah. So chat, like I'm a nerd. Like I'm a big nerd, and this is like kind of showing you guys how deep I've gone with this universe and how like this works, because this is something that I like care a lot about for some reason. I don't know why I like Minecraft potions so much, but the ability to come up with like canon reasons for how potions are made. I just spent like a couple weeks and just like fleshed everything out, and I want to fill up the whole notebook. I'm currently that many pages in, that much left. So I actually have a good bit already done. an addition to the whack. But this isn't just gonna be potions, obviously. Like, it goes into like the whack and their eye, and like I haven't even done a page on Skulk yet. Like, we've tested Skulk in canon. I haven't hit the page where I'm gonna talk about Skulk even, and like there's a lot for me to put in this book. Just to you guys to kind of like get a thing of, a lot of people on Fable, we have what you guys see in the lore. And a lot of people have like little things about their characters, like Oshi's been going really sicko mode lately, where they just develop a little thing, and like it never gets shown on camera to the extent that it's developed off screen. But this is like my little, your guys' little window into where my brain goes when I'm working on Fable stuff, and Sherbert's notes on trying to decode the language on like, this letter could be a vowel, these are ones that are repeated a lot. This is like rare characters, and like I just go sicko mode. And chat, what we're gonna be doing today is going through and coloring and outlining a lot of the little diagrams of things Sherbert has drawn, and that's what I want to work on today, because I have not gone through and inked all of it yet, and that's what I want to work on. So it goes sicko mode. Yeah, we a lot of us expand our own lore. And okay, to get into logistics, I'm gonna talk about one thing. I'm gonna talk about netherwort, redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, and milk, and fermented spider eyes, because that's like the basis of alchemy. And I'm not gonna bore you guys with the details of how like specifically nautilus shells work in potions, because that's a lot. But to tell you guys from a like scientific standpoint how this works, I want to tell you guys. All right, so chat, this is where if anybody is in chemistry, this makes almost sense. Like this makes enough sense to the point where it's coherent and could be real, but it's not. Like, it doesn't work that way, but it sounds like I know what I'm talking about. So at a basis, chat, you guys want to take notes, now's the time. /J/half J. All potions start off with water, and water itself is its own molecule. I'm gonna use sciencey terms. I might not be using them right to the real world, but just follow along with me for the purpose of this. Water is its own molecule. It is solid in itself, and basically when you heat it up, it gets more able to basically attach other things to it. And netherwort basically acts as a hub. So when you take water and you heat it up a lot and you put netherwort in there, netherwort connects to the water. And netherwort has a bunch of ports where more things can connect to it and basically connect with the water. But the water itself gets heated up, the netherwort attaches, and then the netherwort has the ability to attach. And that's why you need netherwort at the start of pretty much every potion, because it's what opens up the water to be able to take on more. Okay, cool. Bonds. Yes, it's a bond. The bond gets open, and netherwort has a lot of open bonds. That's like the science thing. So redstone is a stabilizing agent, and basically what it is, if you know chemistry, it takes a bond of, let's say that, let's use sugar as an example, okay? So let's say sugar attaches to the netherwort. Adding redstone is going to solidify the connection between the sugar and the netherwort, and basically make it really stable, really connected. It's not going anywhere, and therefore it lasts longer, which is what redstone does. And that's basically what that says. Glowstone is a doubling agent. It basically says if you got sugar and you attach it and you add glowstone, it's gonna open up, so you get two sugars to one netherwort, which is way more potent. It's less stable because there's more openings, but there's more of the effect reagent that is connected, and that's what glowstone does. It basically doubles the opening, right? Gunpowder is a destabilizing agent. It basically says this is volatile. If you add this, it basically weakens all of the bonds, doesn't disconnect them, but weakens all of them to the point where if they heat up or touch each other really fast, they explode. which is why splash potions do what they do. But gunpowder says, this is now volatile, it is now explosive. If you shake this or heat it up anymore, it's gonna explode, which is why splash potions, you can like chuck them, and they when you throw it, it basically hits each other and activates to do whatever it's gonna do. And that's what gunpowder does. And then the other one, milk. Milk is the other one. Milk, when it's added to basically anything, breaks all your bonds. Adding milk breaks everything up into individual parts and basically gets rid of effects, which is what milk does in Minecraft. It goes in there and just breaks everything. Just breaks everything. And that's what that does. Fermented spider eyes, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about, basically virus latch on to basically another reagent. So like if you're taking sugar, the fermented spider eye will latch onto the sugar and mess it up in its molecular structure and basically drastically change whatever sugar would do, typically to the opposite. And that's kind of the basis for all of canon alchemy, or how alchemy works. It's slightly chemistry. It makes slight chemistry sense, just a little bit, and that's why things do it that way. And like I've come up with reasons why like specific things do things specific way, and like what that potion smells like, what it tastes like, if it's like the texture of it and all of that. But no, that's your guys' little window into my alchemy. We're gonna work on actually penning up some of the little guys now, but that's the basis. And if you're in chemistry, whatever I just said makes just enough sense to sound plausible, but wouldn't work in the real world. It wouldn't work in the real world, to put it simply.